Hi everyone. This is uh, my second video on how to chat with your files. The first video showed how you can upload a file and then to the knowledge base and then basically refer to that file uh, in an assistant uh, in a Gen AI activity to actually go ask questions against that particular file. This one shows you the pattern where you can actually upload files and then use semantic search. And I think under the covers, Agent AI is using retrieval augmented generation to actually go get pieces of information from the file and then answer the same question. So if you're wondering what the difference between the two approaches is, in the first case, if you have just a file, it's just easy to go upload the entire file to the context window. And then when you're asking the question, the LLM can accurately answer the question based on the information you've provided because you've uploaded the file. Think of this as when you're going to ChatGPT and you click the little paperclip button and you can upload a file. And when you ask questions, it responds based on the information in the file. So that was the first use case, which was the assistant. Sometimes what happens is you might have the need where you have hundreds of files and now you can't upload all those files into the context window. And so, what is the solution to that? And so, for that, uh, there is an underlying architectural pattern called RAG, which is retrieval augmented generation, where what happens is Agent AI is going to take all your files and then break them into little chunks. And each of those chunks are then stored in what is known as a vector database. And so whenever you ask a question, the first thing Agent AI will do is go look at all the documents and find all the relevant chunks, pull them together, and then pass that to the context window. So as you can imagine, there is this element of finding the right chunks and then bringing it together and sending it. Agent AI handles all the underlying complexity for you. So all you need to do is just upload a file and then use another agent to go to the RAG functionality. So you've seen this before. This is very simple. It's just if you want to upload multiple files to your knowledge base, you can go to get user file. um, you can see that over here, get user file is the input that you use for that. It creates this UI where you can go upload files. You can notice I already uploaded the agent building cookbook to my knowledge base. So that's step one. You uploaded the files. Now you're ready to build an agent that will go query this file. So here I have my agent, which is chat with your files. I'm calling it RAG. And if we go to actions, so step one, pretty straightforward, enter the question. So you enter the question that you're interested in, and then this is where the RAG functionality comes in. So before I go there, you go to add action, go to get data from builder's knowledge base. And when you add that, what it does is it brings this up. So what I'm basically saying is this is the question I have that I'm going to be providing you. So whatever this topic is, it's a question, it's a topic, it's going to go look for that and bring that information back in chunks, right? So this is going to retrieve knowledge base entries uh, that are relevant to whatever your question is. Here, I only have one file. Obviously, this use case is not that relevant. If you only have one file, you could just upload it and use the assistant. If you had 100 files, you could put it all there. And then now you're pointing to the knowledge base. It would say you have these files. And now you're saying how many document chunks to retrieve. This is where it's going and pulling all the relevant pieces from all the documents that are relevant to the question that you asked. This is a variability. Again, you can kind of read about it. If you want more precise matches, go for a higher number. If you like more broader, go for a lower number. And then all that output is now stored in this out underscore KB underscore results. And so now what this has is basically all the different chunks that I can now pass to an LLM to answer my question. So then what I do here is I basically say generate detailed instructions on the question that I'm passing from the information below. And this information below has aggregated all the relevant chunks from across all documents and passing it to it. Um, and that's it. And then it shows the response to the user. So when I do this, I'm going to just show you the output. It's how do I build a chat with my files agent go. You can notice now it says I will provide detailed instructions how to this based on the information provided. Step zero, do this. Step one, do this. Step two, do this. And so you can see that it is pulling the information from the knowledge base file that I had uploaded. Um, One thing you'll notice it's not very accurate. It actually, if you were to follow this, you would not be able to build a chat with your files agent. So I don't know if this is more like my lack of understanding of how this works, or if the RAG functionality is not completely tuned. But it's something for you to just test and at least get this far in terms of how to go to this. Thank you.